Only got one day in Juneau while your cruise ship is in port? Don't worry, I've got you covered. From the famous Goldbelt Tram to the incredible Mendenhall Glacier and even a visit to a salmon hatchery, this is your ultimate guide to one unforgettable day in Juneau, Alaska's capital. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the bell and consider subscribing for more videos like this. But now, come with me to discover what Juneau has to offer on a cruise port day. Hello cruise mate, I'm Horton Novak. Welcome back, or if this is your first time here, welcome to Cruising the World. On this channel, we talk about all things cruise and travel. Today, we are visiting Juneau, Alaska's stunning capital city, and one of the most thrilling ports you will encounter on an Alaskan cruise. If your cruise ship is stopping here for just a few hours, don't stress. In this video, I'll give you tips on where to go and how to make the most of your port day in the incredible Juneau. Ride the Goldbelt Tram to Mount Robert. If you're already enjoying the view from your ship's deck before it even docked in Juneau, you'll probably notice the cable car in action from a distance. Those red gondolas moving up and down between the port and the mountain top. However, if not, as soon as you step off the ship and exit the dock, one of the first things you'll see is the Goldbelt Mount Roberts Tramway. It's less than a 5-minute walk from the pier to the tram entrance, and hopping on this scenic ride is one of the easiest and quickest ways to enjoy breathtaking views of Juneau from above. The train ride takes just 6 minutes and ends at the Mount Roberts Mountain House, which sits nearly 1,800 feet high. And let me tell you, the view up there is stunning. From the mountain's observation deck, you have unbeatable views of the Juneau Channel, the cruise ships docked below, and the snow-capped, mist-covered peaks that surround the city. Every photo you take from that viewpoint could easily become an Alaskan postcard. Although the panoramic views from the mountaintop and the often snowy hike trails are among the main highlights, be sure to check out the Mountain House Visitor Center. There you'll find a restaurant and cafe, a gift shop featuring Alaskan crafts and unique souvenirs, and a nature center offering information, tips, and fascinating facts about the Tongass National Forest, the largest forest in the United States, which includes the wild areas surrounding Juneau. Tickets for the tram cost $60 for adults and $45 for children, ages 3 to 12. While the price is on the higher side, the good news is that it is a day pass. You can ride as many times as you want during your time in town. If you're not big on long excursions or tight on time, this is one of the best, most scenic things to do in Juneau, and it's doable in just an hour. Just pay attention to the time you need to be back on board, because when multiple ships are in port, the tram lines can become long and the ride might take longer than expected. Mendenhall Glacier. Our next stop is one of those once-in-a-lifetime experiences, visiting Mendenhall Glacier, one of the most iconic and popular attractions in all of Alaska. And the best part, it's only 20 minutes from the cruise port in Juneau. Mendenhall is one of the most accessible glaciers in the entire state, and it is massive, stretching over 13 miles or 21 kilometers long. But here is a heads up, it's retreating fast due to climate change. So if you are in Juneau, don't miss the chance to see it while you still can. For the Mendenhall Glacier Visitor Center, you'll find several easy trails to explore, including the famous Nugget Falls Trail, which leads you to a stunning waterfall just steps from the glacier. The walk to the falls takes around 25 minutes on a mostly flat, well-maintained path. And trust me, just being that close to the glacier and the roaring waterfall is absolutely unforgettable. Wear layers and waterproof shoes. Even on sunny days, areas near glaciers are cold and damp. You can reach Mendenhall Glacier by shuttle bus, taxi, or as a part of a short excursion, depending on your time and budget. Most cruise visitors choose the round-trip shuttle, which departs from the port area and costs around $45 per person. Note that park entrance is paid separately, about $5 per person ages 16 and up. You can also book guided tours through the cruise line, at the port, online on websites like Viator or Get Your Guide. These tours usually include round-trip transportation, a guide, and entrance to the park. I will link some of my favorite tours in the video description to help you plan your visit. Macaulay Salmon Hatchery. Our next stop is a bit off the radar compared to Juneau's most famous attractions, but is perfect for families with kids or anyone short on time in the city. I'm talking about the Macaulay Salmon Hatchery, also known as DIPAC. Just about 10 minutes from downtown Juneau, by car or shuttle, this spot gives you the chance to see millions of wild Alaskan salmon up close, depending on the season. One of the main highlights here are the massive tanks full of young salmon, or smolts, which are raised until they are big enough to be released into the ocean. Every year, an average of 130 million salmon raised at DIPAC return to Alaska waters, helping to support the local fishing industry and preserve the marine ecosystem. From July to early September, visitors can witness one of nature's most incredible events, the Salmon Run. Driven by instinct, these fish fight their way upstream to spawn, climb what's called a fish ladder, basically a salmon superhighway. It's a thrilling sight, and trust me, kids love it, adults too. But it's not just about salmon. Inside, you'll find interactive touch tanks with sea stars and anemones, plus huge saltwater aquariums where you can see local marine life like lingcod, rockfish, and more. Admission is around $10 for adults and $5 for kids, and they also offer short guide tours if you like to learn more about the hatchery and its mission. Enjoying this video? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. That helps more cruise lovers and travel fans like you discover this content. Thanks for your support. Explore downtown Juneau. If you're looking for a more laid-back and budget-friendly activity in Juneau, exploring the city's charming downtown is a great way to soak up the local culture without spending a fortune. You won't need a map. Just step off the ship and start wandering. Downtown Juneau is compact, walkable, and full of character, lined with boutique shops, cozy cafes, historic buildings, and that unmistakable Gold Rush era vibe that makes Alaska so unique. You stroll through shops selling local Alaskan art, handcrafted jewelry, and of course, plenty of fun souvenirs to bring back home. Frequent cruisers will be surprised to see some familiar Caribbean-style stores here too, like Del Sol, known for its colors-changing t-shirts, and Diamonds International, offering fine jewelry even in this remote part of the world. Don't miss the chance to grab a bite or a drink at one of the area's Wild West-style saloons or restaurants serving Alaskan specialties. Some most-visited spots in downtown Juneau includes the Red Dog Salon, an iconic bar decorated in the authentic Gold Rush style, Tracy's King Crab Shack, famous for its enormous king crab legs, Alaska Brewing Co., where you can sample local beer with tastings available right on site. If you're a fan of history or architecture, downtown also has some interesting landmarks. Be sure to check out the Alaska State Capitol Building, just a short walk from the main streets, and if you got a little more time, consider visiting the Governor's Mansion, perched nearby with great photo opportunities. Plan to spend at least 30 to 6 minutes exploring Juneau's downtown, and maybe even longer if you're not booked for any excursions. The best part is completely free to explore if you don't start to buy too many souvenirs. It's located right next to the cruise port, so it is easy to head back to your ship for lunch or a quick nap. While this area is undeniably tourist-friendly, it also captures the pioneer spirit of Alaska like nowhere else. It's a must-do for cruise visitors looking to experience a bit of everything, from history and shopping to food and fun, all within walking distance. Thrilling and unforgettable adventures in Juneau. If you're looking for unforgettable or adrenaline-filled experiences in Alaska, you've come to the right place. Juneau is the perfect destination for adventure lovers and nature enthusiasts seeking the wild beauty of the last frontier. One of the most popular excursions in this area is whale watching. These tours typically depart from Alka Bay, about 30 minutes from the cruise port, with round transportation from downtown Juneau usually included. The best time for whale watching is from May to September, when the chances of seeing humpback whales are incredibly high, but it doesn't stop there. Orca whales, sea lions, and even bald eagles are commonly spotted, all set against the stunning backdrop of Alaska's natural beauty. These tours usually cost between $140 and $108 and offer a fantastic opportunity to see Alaska's wildlife up close. For those craving even more adventure, Juneau has a variety of thrilling options. Kayaking through ice Alaskan waters, soaring over treetops on a zipline canopy tour, or the ultimate once-in-a-lifetime experiences, like flying in a helicopter or float plane to land on a glacier and take a ride on a dog sled pulled by huskies. These premium tours range from $150 to over $500, depending on the activity, but they are absolutely worth it for travelers seeking something truly special. If you have the time and the budget, go for it. Believe me, you won't regret it. Juneau is truly a hidden gem in Alaska, and even if you only have a few hours while your ship is in port, you can still experience unforgettable moments in the charming capital city. But to make the most of your time in Juneau, keep these cruise travel tips in mind. Dress in layers and wear waterproof shoes if possible. The weather in Alaska can be widely unpredictable and change in minutes. Dressing in layers means you'll be ready for sunshine, rain, or chilly winds. Sometimes all in the same hour. Book your excursion in advance when possible. Popular shore excursions in Juneau, like whale watching, dog sledging, and glacier tours, often have limited spots and can sell out very quickly. Always compare options on the cruise line's website, local tour companies, and apps like Viator or Get Your Guide. You can often find big difference in prices and tour itineraries. If you choose a tour with a local guide instead of one offered by the ship, double check that they guarantee they will return in time for all aboard. Most reputable companies are very familiar with cruise ships' schedules. Exploring on your own, always confirm your all aboard time and plan to get back to the ship early. You don't want to be the person literally left behind watching your ship sail away. I have included links to some of my favorite Juneau excursions and tour companies in this video description to help you with your planning. If this video helped or inspired you, don't forget to like and subscribe. You'll get weekly tips about cruises and amazing travel destinations. And best of all, you'll be helping this channel reach more cruisers and explorers just like you. Thanks so much for the support, my cruise mates. See you in the next video.